I think most of the time we don't even think we are doing something wrong as parents, as teachers. We don't think we owe the student an explanation of why we expect them to do this, and they need that explanation. We owe them, and if we don't, we are going to nurture them in such a way that they are also going to become carriers of half-baked information. And if they know the reason for why this is this and not the other way around, it's going to help them to even appreciate it more. It will create value in them. Many years ago in secondary school, SS1 is a senior secondary school 1. So we were in this literature class and the teacher asked, Jacob, where is your literature test? He had asked every other person. And I said, sir, I left my literature, sorry, what I said was, I forgot my literature text at home. And he said, no, Jacob, that's wrong to say. You say, I left my literature test at home, and not I forgot my literature test at home. And I thought for a moment and I said, sir, I don't think that was wrong. I used to be a little bit stubborn then, small, very, very small, but stubborn, a little bit stubborn. So he said, no, that's wrong. And some of my classmates, some boys there, started, telling me behind, Jacob, you are right, he is wrong. Please don't accept that. Don't accept that. And it's like they were giving me some moral support and I was getting strengthened. The argument continued. In fact, some of them raised their hand and said, no, sir, Jacob is right, while you, what you said, they don't think is the correct thing. So it got to a very heated debate, and to a point where the teacher felt I was quite rebellious and he sent me out of the class. And he told me point blank that, see, this is the end of your class as a literature student. And that didn't resonate well with me, because as an art student, not offering literature was like a science student or an engineering student not offering mathematics or further maths. So I wasn't happy. He said I should go pick up geography. If you're not offering literature, then you should be offering geography. I said no, I don't like geography, and I'm not going to do that. So when I saw it was very serious, the next time I came to his class, and then he sent me out, and I knew this was not jokes anymore. So I begged him to no avail. So I remember going to tell my mom, and she told me, I know you have gone to challenge your teacher. So after a long story, she decided to follow me, and we went to his house and we begged him, and he accepted me back into his class. This was supposed to be my teacher, and somehow at that time, and with my knowledge, I think he should know better than me, but for some reason I wanted to take my stand, even though I didn't know I was wrong. After some years, I had finished secondary school, and at this time I was preparing for JAMB. I remember I was in Zaria in Kaduna State then, doing an NCE program in the College of Education, and I was also writing JAMB. In the process of preparing for the JAMB, I came across this book, Dele A1 in English by Dele Ashade, and I went through it, and I came across that idea. And they tell us, well, in that book it says, you don't forget something that is concrete, something that is tangible. You don't forget it, but rather you can say, I left it. So you forget words that were said to you, ideas that are intangible, you could forget them, but to forget something, that wasn't the right thing. And when I read that, it resonated with me. It quickly took my mind back to the argument we had a few years ago with my literature and English teacher. Now the question is, what do you think? What do you think? Shouldn't the teacher have explained the rationale behind these two? I was wrong, but I deserve a why. Why this is that? Why this is that? And today, after some years, I became an educator. I became educational facilitator, and as head of academics, I supervise classes. I supervise teachers' classes. I go sit in classes and I observe the classes of teachers. And a lot of teachers, a lot of parents still make these mistakes. And you tell your child, I think I was once a victim of this. I was guilty of this. And my wife helped me a lot. And you tell your child, don't do that, and he's going to ask you, Daddy, why? Mr. Kunle, why is this so? And many times, I don't know whether these teachers or parents don't know the why. Why do they deprive these children? Is it that they don't know the why? The rationale? So they deliberately evade those questions. And if we don't answer these questions, we do not give them full knowledge. Some of them will not even gain value. So they get value for the why, and you give them reason for doing that thing. So I don't know what you think. I thought the teacher would have stopped that rebellion by explaining to me why I was wrong, and that was what he didn't do. What is your thought? Let me have it in the comment section. Thank you, and do have a lovely day.